You guys, I don't know you guys. Just kidding. What up, YouTube? It's OG Trap Jordan. And before we jump into this video today, I got something I want to say. I want to say shout out to He Got Kicks. You know what? Had a little bit of an interaction with him in my comment section the other day. It's kind of a long story. I'll make it real brief. So basically, somebody went in there and said that he was one of them ones that never says anything bad about a shoe. He basically hypes it up, and then I kind of made my little joke. I was like, you guys, I don't know, just like I did in the intro, you know, clowning or whatever. And then I just let it go, and I noticed He Got Kicks popped up on my notifications on my phone. So I went in there. Under the comment, there was like a thread, and there was a lot of people in there that were pretty much talking trash about him. I did say my little joke or whatever, and I've done that on an intro before, so it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of lightweight clowning. So I basically kind of commented at him under one of his comments or something, and kind of chopped it up back and forth. I'm gonna try to make this brief. And basically, he's actually hella cool, in my opinion. He was like, you know what, I could take a joke, but these guys that are in here and they're challenging my integrity, I guess I didn't know nothing about him. I asked him about it because I didn't know what was even going on. And basically, he runs a lids down there in his area, and people were trying to question his integrity. So he jumped in there, he said his piece, and I said, you know what, that's pretty commendable. I respect that. So I just want to say shout out to He Got Kicks before I start this video. In my opinion, you're a real one, bro. I don't got beef with you, and I know that you weren't even mad at me. You were just kind of tripping on the dudes that were making the comments. Like you said, they were testing your integrity, and you kind of said your piece. So peace to you. And I also want to say this too, real quick. People are in my comments asking me about Jay the Sneaker Guy, and since I know that He Got Kicks messes with Jay the Sneaker Guy, this is the perfect time to go ahead and talk on that too. I don't know much about Jay the Sneaker Guy. Apparently he is a reseller, but my problem is with the resellers that don't, like He Got Kicks was saying, have integrity. Like the people that are playing these kids, playing these games, hoarding up all the shoes, taxes, charging for classes. We can get into that, and a lot of people agree with me on it, and a lot of people don't. But from what I was saying to somebody in the comment section today, from what I know about Jay the Sneaker Guy, he doesn't seem like he lacks any integrity, doesn't seem like he's messing people over. So I just want to say, I think these dudes are cool. I'm cool with them. I don't know how they feel about me. If they don't like me, I won't lose any sleep, but salute to them, salute to Jay, and salute to He Got Kicks. Now, I just want to get into this video. So, I got a lot to talk about today, and one thing I'm going to briefly talk about is these restocks, just real quick. So, obviously, everybody knows we had the Black Cat 4s, we had the Voodoos, and we had both the 10s, the Steels, and the Shadows yesterday. Shot my shot, all L's. Then today, Gamma 11s, Tokyo 5s, I don't even remember what else. Shot my shot, all L's again. And you know what? I'm not tripping. I got a couple of those pairs. I have like the Black Cat 4s. I got Teddy, the Gammas. I'm not tripping on these other shoes. Yeah, I wanted Tokyo 5s. Yeah, there was some other pairs I wanted, but you know me, I'm anti-resale, and I still won't pay resale, even though I took my shot. But I always say this, and a lot of people say this, a lot of people say no shoe ever sells out, and this just proves it. I don't know if there's going to be more Gamma restocks, but we knew there was going to be Gamma restocks eventually. That might be it. Put a fork in it and call it done. But at the end of the day, I just don't pay resale, and I'm standing on that, and I still feel that way. So let me know in the comments. That's what I want to get at. I want to know how many people actually hit on those restocks. I know some of my subscribers and some people out there probably got lucky, and I would really like to know. I'm pretty interested to see what people were lucky enough to cop this last couple of days. And then another thing I want to talk about before we get into what this video is really about. So me, I'm not into denim shoes. I don't really like Levi's collabs and stuff like that, but I will say this Levi's, the black version, the Levi 3, this is fire in my opinion. I like this. When I first glanced at it for a minute, it just looked like they basically made a black cement 3 out of denim and put the Levi logo on it, and essentially basically that is what they did. But these are fire in my opinion. The more I look at these are gas. I can't believe how nice these came out, and I just want to say that I don't know if I'm gonna grab them. I'll probably pass on them, but I do have to say that this is a fire collab in my opinion, Jordan Brand outdid themselves with this. Like, I didn't think it was going to come out like this. But like I said, these are fire. And let me know in the comments if you guys are going to grab those as well. So, another thing I want to talk about. We got some release dates. So, the Bread 4, as I said, the day after the Black Cat 4s came out and they announced that the Bread 4s were coming out during the holiday season. And I know a lot of people already kind of guessed the same thing. So, it's coming out on November 27th, which is like 6 days before my birthday, and it is Black Friday, and that is exactly what a lot of us were already guessing. It was pretty obvious. They're going to try to recreate what happened just this last year when the Black Cat 4s came out, and then right after that, the Space Jams are coming out on December 12th. So it's going to be the same type of situation, but it's going to be on steroids. Just like we had Black Friday, we had the Black Cat 4s, and then right after that, like a week or two later, boom, we got the Gamma 11s. This year, they're going to do the same shit. Bread 4s, and right after that, Bread 4s will be the Black Friday shoe, and then they're going to repeat. They're going to try to create that same energy, and then boom, we're going to get the Space Jams. And you know what? You thought last year was crazy with those releases? Just wait until this holiday season. And we got word that we're getting those Royals again. The Royal ones. Well, not again. It's been a long time since we had those. The holiday season is looking pretty great. This year, it's going to be fire. They're going to outdo themselves, and I'm looking forward to this holiday season. I'm probably going to try to at least grab those Space Jams, and most likely I'm going to grab those Bread 4s. And then the one thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video is, you know, we got coming up on February 14th on All-Star Weekend, we have the Reverse Infrared 6. And you know what? It's pretty dope in my opinion. This is the 2019 Infrared, one of my favorite shoes of all time. I've told a story a million times about why I love this shoe so much, so I won't go over it again, but it's gonna have that red Nike Air on the back, and this will be all red across here. And in my opinion, it's pretty dope, but it's not better than this. And I just want to say, I'm making a point in a minute. I'm gonna get to why I even brought this up, but if they would have just gave us this and put that red Nike Air on the back of this, it would have been way cleaner in my opinion. In my opinion, those Reverse Infrared 6s are dope, but they kind of remind me of the MVPs, and I wasn't a big fan of those, and they almost look like a damn, like a, I don't know what you call it. You know what they're called, the damn, I don't know, like a Team Jordan or Jordan nothing or however the other YouTubers want to call it. But that's what the kind of vibes it gives to me. It doesn't mean I don't like it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to grab it. But I feel like it would have been better if they would have just put the red infrared on the back of these. But those are coming out. And the thing that has got me kind of messed up about that release is that you guys aren't going to like is that I'm hearing a lot of rumors floating around in the rumor mills that those infrareds are going to be pretty limited, kind of like they did with the Steel 10s and the Shadows and a couple other releases last year. And I just feel like it's really a shitty situation. I know it's not exactly an OG, it's a reverse of an OG, but I feel like they're doing that with a lot of OGs, and a lot of people have been saying they're probably going to start doing that. And I just want to say that Nike and Jordan Brand, if you guys start doing that, you guys are going to leave a lot of money on the table, because there's a lot of OGs like me that are OG over everything, and we like our OGs, but we don't pay resale, and we refuse to pay resale. And the fact is, I bought a lot of shoes last year, and I would have bought a lot more if they wouldn't have been limited. If I could have got my hands on more sneakers last year, I would have got them. I would have got probably twice as many sneakers, but I'm not doing the resale thing. So if Nike wants to go ahead and cater to the resellers and keep doing that limited shit on OGs, they're going to leave a lot of money on the table. They're going to leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth. A lot of people like me that are OG collectors that just want our shoes. We don't want to play games. We don't want to run around and chase them down. Well, I will run around and chase them down, but I refuse to pay resale. And if you want to go out there and limit these shoes and just allow the bots to come out and eat these shoes and do this year, there's going to be a lot of your loyal customers. They're going to have a bitter taste, and we're not going to buy these shoes, because I know the consensus is that Nike doesn't care. They look at it like as long as the shoes get bought, then it doesn't matter. And then what? The loyal customers like us can turn around and we can have to go pay resale. Well, we're not. So in the end, it's going to bite a lot of people in the ass, because people are getting sick of buying resale. There are some shoes, it's always collabs, and there's certain type of shoes that just go crazy, and I know that they have resale. There's always going to be resellers, but when it comes to these OGs, if you do that, you are going to lose a lot of customers, including myself. I refuse to pay resale, and if I can't get them for the retail price, then I'm moving on and I'm done. And I'll probably really fall back on Jordan Brand because I got too many shoes as it is, and I'm not going to keep on jumping through the hoops. Well, I will jump through the hoops, but I won't pay resale. So if you want to limit these shoes, I just say it's a bad move. But I do think it is a fire shoe that's coming out. Like I said, it would have been better with Nike Air on the back, but they didn't. They gave it the other way with the red all the way across, which is clean. So I might shoot my shot. We'll see what happens, but the rumor is they're going to be limited, and I think that's ass. So anyway, that's pretty much what I got today. I just wanted to make this quick video. It probably won't get uploaded tonight. It'll probably be uploaded in the morning. But if you like my content, I got a whole lot of new subscribers, so welcome to the OG Trap Jordan Show. Appreciate you guys subscribing, and shout out to all my old subscribers. But you know what it is, if you've been here before or it's your first time, go ahead, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I drop one of these bangers, and you can get some more of this good stuff in your life. And remember, no shoe is an absolute must cop. Support the culture and not the resellers. I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.